Hey there, hi there, and hello, my fellow entrepreneurs from all around the world. How are you doing on this very fine day? Today, we are talking about why you need a system of client attraction. Okay, and I'm going to be talking about how things look when you don't have a system and things that you regularly do to attract clients and repeatedly do, and how things look when you do. Sort of stress versus no stress. It's a bit of a spoiler there. Before I dive in, I'm just going to introduce myself. I am Tiffany from Tiffany G Studios. I am a client attraction specialist. I help coaches, consultants, and service providers to stop stressing about finding clients and instead learn to confidently attract them to you so that you can make money easily by being yourself. So, if you are interested in learning about client attraction and want to know my 3 secrets of client attraction, these are my lessons learned from years of doing it wrong, right? And have nothing to do with technology and funnels and all that stuff. If you want to know my 3 secrets, type 3 secrets below. I will send you through the link or send you through the info and get you all about that. Also, watch out for my upcoming Client Attraction Fest. The plan is for it to be starting soon, so he's hoping I stuck to the plan, huh? Anyway, and if you want to know about Client Attraction Fest, type about it below, because I'm going to be going into all the stuff I talk about here on the video. I'm going to be going into it in more detail. So more detail, more examples, all that sort of stuff. So let's just talk about first, what is a client attraction system to start with, all right? What am I talking about before I talk about why it's so important? Let's just paint this picture. So what happens usually is when I'm meeting with clients, usually when we first start working together, the first thing I get is them saying, Tiff, I need clients. Tiff, I need clients now. I need clients now, and I'm not sure if I can do this or if I can do that. Can I do this other thing? What can I be doing? Okay, and you know, what strategy? Help me get a strategy. Help me get clients. I need clients. And this is coming from this whole area of stress. Like, we know it. You might recognize yourself here. I've been here before. Before I learnt not to do this anymore. But it's this whole thing of you don't know how to pay your bills. You don't know where your money's coming from, you're not getting a good night's sleep, you're stressed, right? Obviously, you need clients, you need income. Can't have a business without it, we all need it. The problem is though, is when you're stressed out like that, people pick up on it and opportunities start going away from you because you're so stressed, especially if you're getting on sales calls and in the back of your mind, you're like, I have to land this client, I need to pay my bills. Something, even if you think you're hiding it really well, and there's going to be people who might listen to this who'd be like, no, I totally handle it, they never know. But there might be some other people who you might see yourself here and think, yeah, that was me, and you'll get more no's than yeses, right? And this is kind of the problem. You need to be approaching things in a way where instead of being all that stressed out and everything, you can be confident. And then this confidence that comes, like, I have this saying, stress repels, confidence sells. And I have this thing where it's like, if you can flip it and become the person who can be detached from the outcome and be okay with whatever happens, and you're not worried about whether or not you get a client, that's usually when everybody wants to work with you at once. They throw money at you hand over fist, I want to work with you. At least that's how it's often worked for me, okay? So, you know, those situations where you've met with a client or you've had a job interview, you weren't worried about whether or not you got the job because everything was all set, right? If it worked, it was bonus. If not, it's fine. Those were the ones that went really well. That's when things went hand over fist and, you landed the client. Even if it looked like it was going to be an annoying job, you upped your rates and still, hand over fist. So this is why I help people create client attraction systems, okay? Because so that you can get into this situation, much like I have in my business now, where the money is coming in and I have the system set up so that if a client drops out or cuts their hours back or something like that, I have these systems that will mean that somebody else will come and take their place very soon. I also have some savings in the bank, so that helps too. But it's just knowing that there's these systems that I have going. And a bit like a tap, you can kind of turn it on or turn it off however you want it, okay? So you can turn it on and just have it as a trickle in the background, and that could be something like, doing one piece of content a week and then having like a webinar or something, automated webinar going in the background. Or you could have it on sort of like gushing mode where, you're doing a full launch, you're right in there, you're doing stuff every day, all that kind of stuff. And with this whole system, it's not one size fits all, okay? And that's not what I'm about. I don't sit there and say everybody that works with me has to do Facebook Live every day. That's the only way you're going to attract clients. That's not the case, right? Because the thing is, if you really don't enjoy them and you kind of come across, I don't know, people will pick up on that if you don't enjoy it. I know that there's a bit of like, you've got to work outside your comfort zone and get better at something. So there's that space. But if it's something that you really can't see yourself doing, that kind of thing, it's not going to work. It's not going to attract clients to you, right? It's about, I help people find what works for their personality, okay? What works for their lifestyle, okay? So telling people they have to create content every day when they already have maybe a flourishing business and they have a busy family life, that kind of stuff, might not be that season for that approach, okay? So that's part of what I do. That's more what I'm going to get into in the Client Attraction Fest, is talking more about, what are the possibilities, what's out there, and why you really need this. Because it's just a case of, without it, it's sort of stress city. And with it, it's like a good night's sleep. It's time with your family, time with friends. It's time to get to the gym, time to actually be creative. Like when you're stressed out about finding clients, it's really hard to have creative ideas because you're in this whole fight or flight, now, stress mode. That's really probably not the time you're coming up with your best ideas for, creating products or for attracting clients, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm about here, and that's the whole helping people to set up a system so that they can attract clients to them. They don't have to stress about finding the next client. There's always this pool of potential clients. Things are kind of working out okay, and it works for them, their lifestyle, and it's not a drain. It's something that motivates them. It's something that makes them, enjoy life, enjoy working on their business. So yeah, let me know what you think about this and whether or not you think a client attraction system is something that you need. Does the word system just trigger all kinds of horrible ideas for you? I don't know if it's a trigger word for people. It used to be for me a bit. I'm just like, don't talk to me about systems. I want to be creative. I want to be free. But for me, I had to sort of hone, and I talked about this in a previous video, but I had to kind of hone my creativity so that I could get a little bit of structure to my day and actually get the right things done at the right time. Again, that was something you need to look a couple of videos back, but definitely check it out in my back catalogue. Let me know below what you think about this idea of having a client attraction system. If you want to know about the Client Attraction Fest, type Client Fest or Client Attraction Fest below, whatever suits you. And I'd love to get in touch and hear from you. And let me know, what are you doing right now to attract clients? What would you be doing if you're a little bit braver? Or do you just enjoy stressing and trying to find clients all the time? Where am I going to find them? Always think about looking under the couch cushions. It's like, I looked for clients, I couldn't find them. Anyway, that's me. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, let me know your thoughts below, and I look forward to seeing you at the same time next week. That's it from me. I'm Tiffany from Tiffany G Studios. Bye for now.